What is up? In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to form decent roads using the paved stone walkways found in the Riders of Hyboria DLC pack and craftable in the artisan table. Now, over the past couple of days, I've gotten a lot of questions, and I mean a lot of questions, on how I do my roads. So, let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing to do, and most important, is to enable auto-align to terrain. Once that's activated, I then like to rotate the pathways to where one of the short sides are facing me. This will make our roadways 2 foundations wide, and it will give them a more fluid look if you start curving your road. So at this point, we're ready to start placing our stone paved walkways. As you can see as I'm placing them, I'm partially clipping the walkways together and lining up their sides. I'm also slightly turning them to give the road a more curvy look. Oh no, we've run into an issue. Sometimes when building a roadway, you're going to run into uneven terrain. Depending on if the terrain has a sharp decrease or increase in height might prevent you from smoothly placing your walkways. In this instance, we have a small hill that's obstructing us from continuing our road. There's 2 ways to fix this. 1, you could delete some of the roadway and then reroute the path to avoid the terrain, which is lame. Or 2, we can blend our roadway into the terrain to make it look overgrown or like it has fallen into disrepair. For this tutorial, we're going to go with the second option. As you can see, I deleted a couple of walkways already for this method. From here, we're going to place more roads, but this time when placing them, we're going to lower them once to where they are partially in the ground. We'll build our roadway back up to the terrain that was giving us a problem. We're now going to jump to the other side of the terrain to where it's safe to pick back up building our road. We'll place a few more lowered roadways before we return to normal placement. Now this looks alright, but there's one more thing I do to make it look a little better. I'll add fencing along the roads, especially in areas missing the paved stone walkways. This will help with blending the road into the terrain, but ultimately it's your preference on how you want your roads to appear. Now moving on to uneven terrain, I wanted to show you that you could still manage to build a road using the previous steps I just showed you, as long as the terrain doesn't get too crazy. The last thing I wanted to show you is a possible way to end your roads, especially if it's ending out in the wilderness. Using the same method I showed you before, just place a couple of lowered paved stone walkways and fence pieces, and then call it a day.